Hello students, today we are going to discuss about heterotrophic mode of metabolism. That is the topic in your paper number 502, that is prokaryotic metabolism. First we shall start with what is cellular respiration and what do you mean by metabolic pathway. Depending upon the type of organism, either they use oxygen during their cellular respiration or they don't use oxygen in their cellular respiration. Organism can be of two types, aerobic organism and anaerobic organism. This scenario will decide the metabolic pattern of the organism and type of metabolic pathway involved in the catabolism of different compounds taken up by organism as a nutrient. Heterotrophic mode of metabolism include use of different organic compounds as a source of carbon, and many times they serve as a source of energy as well. The metabolism again takes place in aerobic as well as anaerobic environment, and that is why there are different metabolic pathways which are involved in this catabolism as well as anabolic reactions. So first we shall know that what kind of metabolic scenario found in prokaryotic world. The first category of organisms are considered as a phototrophic organism. They use light for the energy conservation and they use different inorganic as well as organic compound as an electron donor and as well as the source of carbon. Most of the phototroph are found to be autotroph also, means they fix atmospheric carbon dioxide for preparation of their different carbohydrates. The second type of organism which are most commonly found are chemoorganotrophic organisms, which use chemical as a source of energy as well as organic compound as a source of electron. Generally, these reactions are coupled and both the purposes are served in same metabolic pathway. Another type of organism are chemolithotrophic organisms, which use chemical as a source of energy and inorganic compound as a source of electron. The chemical energy which is conserved by organism is mostly in the form of ATP, which is used for different cellular work as well as biosynthesis. So there are two main purposes for organism to carry out metabolism. One is energy conservation or energy production, and second one is synthesis of certain biomolecules which are used for biosynthetic pathway. As we have discussed, in case of chemoorganotrophic organism, depending upon the involvement of oxygen, either the respiration is aerobic type or anaerobic type. In case of aerobic respiration, the organic compounds are catabolized and result into a simple compound. During this catabolism, electrons are released. They are taken up by different reducing coenzyme, channelized to electron transport chain, where they are again oxidized and electrons are transported from one carrier to another and finally taken up by oxygen as a terminal electron acceptor. During this channelizing of the electron, certain H plus will be transported outside the cell and generate proton motive force. This force drives a reaction that is called oxidative phosphorylation and ATP is generated. In case of anaerobic condition, oxygen is absent as a terminal electron acceptor. An anaerobic organism uses certain inorganic as well as organic compound as a terminal electron acceptor. They can use sulfate, nitrate, carbon dioxide, fumarate, malate as a terminal electron acceptor. Most of the anaerobic organisms are found to produce their ATP via substrate level phosphorylation because their electron transport chain is found to be very short and does not produce sufficient proton motive force to drive the ATP synthesis. The anaerobic respiration is called fermentation. In this condition, the organic compounds are catabolized, converted into simple compound, which can further be used for biosynthesis, or they are released as a fermentation product in the form of different alcohol and organic acid. During this catabolism, the energy is released by the by the molecule is conserved by organism as a substrate level phosphorylation, means high energy compounds are degraded and the energy is taken up as a phosphate molecule by ADP and converted into ATP. There are three main stages of aerobic respiration. The complex organic compound like polypeptide or protein, polysaccharide and lipids, they are taken up as a nutrient. They will be catabolized and converted into monomeric or simple unit like amino acids, monosaccharide, glycerol and fatty acid. They enter into one of the central metabolic pathway of the organism as a precursor compound or as an intermediate. The first metabolic pathway, which is most common in aerobic respiration, is glycolysis, where glucose is a starting compound and different monosaccharide enter into the pathway at one or the other place and converted into pyruvate. In aerobic condition, pyruvate is converted into acetyl-CoA, and this acetyl-CoA enters into tricarboxylic acid cycle or Krebs cycle, where it is converted into carbon dioxide and water and generate NADH2 and FADH2. They are channelized into electron transport chain and finally they result into the formation of ATP. So the three stages can be summarized as: first, the simplification of complex organic compound into a simple organic compound. They are their building block or monomer. The second stage is the first central metabolic pathway, which will catabolize this compound into a further simple compound. Few amount of energy is released. The final product will enter into the third stage, that is called tricarboxylic acid cycle, where they will further converted into carbon dioxide and water. During this pathway, many intermediates are generated which can be further channelized into biosynthetic pathway. During this oxidation, NADH2 and FADH2 are generated which are re-oxidized into electron transport chain, generate proton motive force and ATP synthesis will be carried out. Depending upon the role, the metabolic pathway are of three types. The first is catabolic or degradation pathway. They are generally energy generating pathway where the complex macromolecule are degraded into simple and smaller molecule. The energy is released in the form of electron which is taken up by reducing coenzyme and finally they are channelized for ATP synthesis. The second type of pathway are anabolic pathway. They are also known as biosynthetic pathway. This pathway, they are involved in the synthesis of complex molecule using simple precursors. The simple precursors are coming from the either end product or intermediate of catabolic pathway. During biosynthesis, two things are required. One is energy and another one is electron. Again, it is taken up from the catabolic pathway. And the last category is amphibolic pathway. Certain pathway, they act as a crossroad of metabolism. Crossroad means the metabolic pathway and anabolic pathway, they match or they merge here. And these pathway, they are part of catabolism as well as anabolism. The best example is TCA cycle or Krebs cycle, in which the carbohydrate and different amino acids and proteins are entered as a intermediate during catabolism. And during this reaction, many carboxylic acid are produced as an intermediate which are channelized for biosynthesis of other amino acids and fatty acids required by the cell. So in this case, the TCA cycle acts as an amphibolic pathway. Thank you.